Hey guys, so it has been a little bit. I haven't sent a newsletter since August 12th, and the market's changed quite a bit. I apologize for the absence. My sister was up for a couple weeks visiting, and we just had a blast playing tourist and running around the state and going to the fair. So I was a little MIA, but the market's changed a lot since then. So let's look at the numbers. Last time I did a market update, there were 59 new listings. This week there are only 45. A few weeks ago we had 52 pending. This week we had 55. So more pending again than were listed, which is a familiar story. And then of those pending, the average days on market was 33, which was up a little bit from a few weeks ago. So our inventory had finally climbed over 500, and now it's back down again to 446. So that's a difference of 56 houses. So our inventory is going back down. Still a seller's market, still solidly a seller's market, even though things have shifted a bit with the changing interest rates. If you're a buyer, you should still expect to compete. And if you're a seller, now is still a good time, especially as we go into the fall and winter months when we see fewer and fewer new listings. It might seem counterintuitive, but it's actually a good time to list because there are still people looking to buy and your listing might stand out. So that's my take on what's happening with the market. I do also want to mention, in case you haven't seen it on my socials, that I wrote an ebook. I'm calling it the Real Estate Vocabulary Handbook. It's full of all of the real estate terms and jargon that people in the industry, including myself, tend to throw around a lot and not really stop to think if our clients even know what we're talking about. So if you're a buyer or a seller, it's just a really handy tool to have. So when someone throws a phrase out there you're not familiar with, and you don't have the chance to ask, you can look it up and just arm yourself with a little more knowledge so you can feel confident entering those conversations with your real estate agent, your lender, your escrow officer, just so you kind of have a heads up on what they're talking about before you're in the thick of it. So if you want a copy, just go to marthabrookbank.com and fill out the form, and it'll automatically send it to your email. Other than that, have a great weekend. I hope this beautiful weather holds and everyone can go to the state fair and enjoy the last remaining days of our Alaskan summer. I'll talk to you guys next week.